This is the final recipe of this 3-part pizza series. Today we're making a Mediterranean pizza, so let's just jump right in. First we need to make the crust. Roast 3 sweet potatoes. Then use all-purpose flour or another kind of flour to make a well. Ingredients and instructions are typed on the screen for your convenience. Add the smashed sweet potato into the well and mix. I think 2.5 cups of flour for these 3 medium sweet potatoes works perfectly well. Be generous with the flour. This dough makes 3 crusts. This is more so like a flatbread dough than a pizza dough because it is more dense and chewy than a traditional pizza dough. But I make it often because it's so simple. I often cook it in a pan as flatbread or in the oven as pizza dough, which I will now show you how to do. After you flatten the dough, spread olive oil on top and under the dough, and then pre-bake it for 5 minutes. Now for the toppings. Slice an eggplant into 1-inch thick circular slices. Chop the usable ends and set aside for later. Place the slices into a colander and add salt. After 10 minutes, they will sweat out moisture. Rinse the eggplant with a tiny bit of water and pat dry with a towel. Salt still on the eggplant will continue to extract moisture. Broil them for about 7 minutes or until tender. I lightly coated mine with olive oil, as you can see. Adjust the oven to 425 degrees Fahrenheit. Let the eggplant cool and remove the skins. Add the eggplant and these other ingredients into a blender and blend into a creamy baba ganoush, and then set aside. Add the usable eggplant slices from earlier, cooked chickpeas, and marinated artichoke to a pan along with some of the olive oil from the artichoke container, some black pepper, and mix. Then you will bake this for 30 minutes initially, and then take out and add some red onion and tomatoes or other fresh veggies that don't take as much time to cook, and bake for another 5 to 10 more minutes. Chop and add fresh basil and mix it into the baba ganoush, and save some of the leaves for garnishing on top of the pizza. Now you can assemble the pizza, which is not technically a pizza because of the lack of cheese and pizza sauce, but I'm calling it that for this pizza series, and I will show you how I made it look like a pizza very soon. I actually regret baking the marinated artichoke instead of just adding it on top of the crust, but it tastes great baked, so that's quite alright. Feel free to adjust this recipe with what you already have. For example, marinated sun-dried tomatoes would work very well. So here I am using tomato paste to give this a pizza-like look, but this is completely optional. I used a knife to smooth it out. I hope you enjoyed watching this as much as I enjoyed creating it for you. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and I hope to see you next time.